What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode. It's so early you can't silence.
Yes, I can. I can sign when I want because I'm dealing with you.
Welcome to another episode, week 13 of the Factless Football Show. I am your wonderful host, Corey. This kind gentleman right here is my brother, Courtney, my co-host. I won.
I lost and got crippled in the process. I'm going to go first. I'm not going to be quick. I hate my team again.
All right, go ahead.
I'm going first. I hate my team again. I was getting there. I was like, are we doing good? Quarterback got hurt.
Yes, you did.
One of my offensive linemen got hurt.
Yes,
Two of my linebackers got hurt.
Yes, he did.
I feel like I'm missing one. I think someone else got hurt. We somehow couldn't beat the Cardinals, which we should have won.
What? Go ahead.
I mean, I guess Kyle Murray, but still, I think we should.
No, that's an excuse.
We should have won.
Yeah,
we should have won that game. I don't know how we didn't win, but we should have won. We have Patriots Thursday Night Football. If we lose to Zappy, I think the whole team should go. We just talked about
your coach.
At that point, yeah.
Your coach, your quarterback, your running back. You might get rid of a receiver.
Get rid of Trubisky. Get rid of Rudolph. Trade Kenny if you have to get another quarterback. I don't know who, but trade him. It's like everyone else on my offense is fine, but my quarterback, it seems at times. Like at times he's like goes down the field, we're good, and then something happens and everyone's like, get rid of him. So I think we're a quarterback away from, being a contender. I think we're literally a quarterback. I don't know who in the world we gonna find at this point in time that we can put us in that, contender spot. But they'll figure it out. They have no choice. And we literally don't have a choice. But yeah. That's the end of my team for today. How about you? How you go?
We won, so I'm happy.
You know what's crazy? We're all the same record. We all have
it's so crazy. Record. We're all the same record, but our outlook on our teams are different.
Yes.
We have the same record. We play each other not this week, the following week. Mm-hmm. So that on a Saturday. So perfect. If you haven't guessed, I'm sorry you haven't guessed. If you haven't followed the show, I'm a Colts fan. Clearly, he is a Steelers fan. So.
Oh, Kenny has surgery already, I think, on his high ankle sprain. So he's not playing. Apparently he needed surgery or something, they said. Don't ask me. I'm not a doctor. So there was like...
That's news to me.
Yeah.
It's like, all right.
Apparently he had to have it or something. I didn't ask. So he's obviously not playing this week, so it's like Trubisky versus Zappy, Thursday Night Football.
All right, we're going to talk about Thursday Night Football before this goes, because these games are just...
It's not the NFL's fault. They're probably like... All right, these teams should be good, and they're like the Steelers have the record. It's just weird, and there's like the Patriots should be better than what they are. They don't have anyone on offense to
I don't really know.
So it's like, that's what I meant to tell you. Yeah, so he's not playing this game. I'm not sure about the following week or two, but they'll figure it out. So it's Trubisky.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I'm not watching it. Oh, we're not watching anyway because the.
Well, I'll probably put it up on.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably put it up on that at least, so I can walk over and see how miserable that game's going. And that's going to give every Steelers fan depression.
Oh, God.
Even if we win. It's still a matter. We're just gonna be like,
if you win, it's gonna be like the Chargers the last week. It was like 6-0. That's basically what I feel like that's gonna come down.
No, Trubisky can play. Like he did good, semi good last year before they booed him out the arena
because they had film on him.
Yeah.
Oh wow, it's.
But everyone's like, he did lead the Bears to the playoffs with less talent.
He did.
And they're like, why can't you do that here?
That was it. He had a couple of bullets in the ammo. So that was his peak.
He has the running game to help him. We have our good running backs. I mean,
we have two solid.
We have that. So realistically, we should on paper. On commentary, everyone's like they should win this game. There's no way in the world we should go lose to that.
We were watching First Things First, and it was Nick's quarterback. Team. Tiers. The teams. And I was waiting to see mine and yours. Yeah. And the moment yours popped up, he was like literally a quarterback away.
Yes, like literally a quarterback. Like I get it. A lot of people don't like Kenny. I'm like 50-50. He has his moments where he's like, this could be our quarterback. And then he has moments like, how'd you miss that throw?
Yeah.
So it's like, even if Tomlin and them are like, we should look at another quarterback, the only option they technically have is Fields. Because I think he's the only. Because I don't think
that's why I told you. I said that you need a younger, more creative offensive coordinator. And I would honestly go for Fields because at least he can move around. I'm not saying he's the ultimate, but in comparison, you already have two really good receivers. You have two good running backs. Your line, at least if Fields runs, he can, you can build that up. Your defense is fine, so at least him running will continue to run the clock. They can switch to RPOs and stuff like that. So if I'm you, now you're not going to switch with Chicago to get their pick. But at least you can bring in Fields. My thing is you can and I feel like Kenny would, because this will be his third year next year.
Yes.
Yeah, so he would have no choice but to, show something. Because usually the third year, the off season going into the fourth is when they usually get their contract. So I mean, like I was telling you before, in comparison, he already got a bum ankle. Yeah. And now obviously you're in Pittsburgh. You play in the North. Every place seems nice during September. The moment October hits, it is brick. Yeah. So him landing on it and hurting himself,
I wouldn't be shocked if they don't go for a quarterback. I feel like Tom was gonna go.
You have to.
Well,
I'm sorry. I'm not saying like you don't know.
No, I know that. I'm just saying because they drafted him.
Yes.
Because they got rid of the coordinator. Yeah. I feel like they will give him his last year, technically, like, let's quote unquote last year, his third year. Like they'll find an offensive coordinator. Yeah. Give him a full year with that coordinator. Whoever the coordinator is, give him that third year with an actual coordinator. Yeah. See how that goes. If they're like, okay, the plays are there, obviously the talent is there, but if he's still not producing and missing throws, then I think they go, he's not our guy to lead this team. Like, they still have all the talent there. Then they'll go out and go, okay, this offseason, we'll either trade for a quarterback, we'll try to move up in the draft, see who's going to be like a free agent type of thing, and then do that.
Because it's so weird. Like, you guys are not, like, top 10 picks from what I'm seeing.
No, we're like, I don't even know where we're at.
I think you're in the middle. Yeah. Being in the middle and needing a quarterback is the worst. Yes. Because that's how we were for the longest time. We got close to the playoffs, maybe not, but we were always in the teens. And at that point, it's like you're not going to find a good quality. We had to literally be epically trashed.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think there's a way for them to trade up without giving up someone of value. And there's no one on that team that they're literally going to give up.
Like you said, your only option to me is just trade for Fields. And if Fields can beat out Pickett, cool. If he can't beat out Pickett, you know where you stand as a player. Like, it's not really rocket science. So you swayed Patriots,
Colts, Bengals, Seahawks, Ravens.
How long is your quarterback go?
I don't know yet.
So I'm like, right now, listen to me. I'm in a good mood. Colts beat the Titans. Thank you. Right now, if the playoffs ended, we play the Chiefs. I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling fairly confident about that game. Because apparently the record, the thing was Patrick Mahomes, this is the one team he hasn't beaten is us, which is crazy because we even have like an elite quarterback. He was just like, all right, it's just the Colts. I'm gonna just do whatever.
I feel like a lot of teams do that. They're like, oh, it's just blah blah blah, and then that team comes out and whoops, and they're like, hey, us. I feel like every team has that moment or has that team where it's not like.
Because remember, it happened last season when we played it. We were trash, and all of a sudden he just. One, but no. If it ended now, we would play them. But it would be in Arrowhead. But Jonathan Taylor would be back by then, so I feel like we're just going to literally just run the ball and our defense can dinner it back and fight.
Your kryptonite is my kryptonite. Your quarterback.
Well, here's the difference. My quarterback is a backup.
Yes.
Your starts.
I know, but against the Chiefs in Arrowhead. He throws picks just randomly.
Courtney, that man I can make a bet. All right. $100 a game. He's going to throw at least one.
That's what I'm saying. With the Chiefs defense, it's good.
No, Mitchell's going to throw a pick against
That's what I'm saying, but him throwing a pick, you would have to hope your defense doesn't depending on where the interception is and where they return it. I would say if it's like interception and then he gets tackled, he goes out of bounds, okay. But if he throws the interception and then he runs it for a good, decent run, it's like you have to hope that Mahomes doesn't score. Exactly. I'm like, you can't stop him forever. That's you can't stop him forever.
You can't. But our defense is good, especially with Aaron. Now, if it was like Tyreek and Kelsey, even then I was like, hold on, right. But this group, I'm fairly confident we can slow them down. At least. The issue is, like you said, when is that pick going to happen and where is it going to happen? If it happens in the first quarter, whatever. I'm like,
if it's like you get the ball for a 0-0
and he throws a pick and we hold a 3, I'm not sure.
Even if it's a touchdown, I'm like, all right, it's only 7. That's fine. You're about to get the ball back.
Going into the end of third, fourth, and we're up by like a touchdown and you throw a pick and they
I'm gonna look at you. I'm like, I'm praying for you. I'm gonna say a prayer.
I'm like,
this is about to go.
And I feel like Anthony Richards shows up to the games like, I'm keeping my job. It's like this man out here throwing picks left and right.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, we have the same issue. Mine right now is outside. He was staying healthy outside of the ankle thing. His was. He was missing wide open throws. Everyone's like, how in the world are you missing? Yours is, I'm going to throw a pick. So it's like,
this man, our guy is accurate, but even to a curse. He's accurate with a pick. I don't need, if you're going to be inaccurate, be accurate on both sides of the
I was saying, against the Chiefs of all teams, like honestly, going to playoffs, the Chiefs, the Dolphins, or the Ravens,
yeah, I think
throwing a pick to either one of them is bad.
Oh, of course.
Especially like you face the Dolphins, you throw a pick to them, like you know Tyreek about to score. Right?
Oh yeah, so it's like, him and Wild about to go.
Yeah, like Ravens is like you throw a pick, but I feel like you can stop.
You can slow them down.
Yes, you can.
The Chiefs is the same way. You can throw a pick with them now. And still somehow, if they score a touchdown first quarter, it's like whatever. Okay. Second quarter, depending on the score, it's like whatever.
Third quarter?
Third and on, it's like, don't you dare.
I'm going to look at you like you lost.
I'm going to tell you. I told you that. Remember when we were playing all those other teams before, and he was like, I was like, what do you do for a pick? I told Jeff that. I was like, he's going to throw a pick. Jeff texted me. He was like, no, he's not. I'm like, all right. Pick texted me. He's like, you were right. I'm like, I know him. It's like, he's due for something catastrophic to happen. It just depends on the week. Now, I would prefer if Miami went on the road. Because did you hear about their stadium? How it's set up
for the opposite
to be sweating like that. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, crap, we run a lot. So, like, I need you to come on. No, I'm happy where we're at. I told you. It was either be really, really bad to get Marvin Harrison Jr. Playoffs. It's like, those are my options.
And you wanted Marvin Harrison Jr. for weeks.
I did. And I realized,
I'm like, you got to keep wanting.
I'm like, all right.
I'm like, look at your schedule.
I'm like, all right, man, we do it. But what was the other part? No, but the other version is that, okay, make the playoffs. Okay, fine. Now my concern is we make the playoffs. We play the Chiefs. I'm like, if we lose, I'm like, all right, we clearly overachieved this year. Brings me to my 2 points. My rookie, who won't be a rookie come next year. Now it's like, hey, listen, we got here with Mr. Pick himself. Like, you got no choice. Like, you better heal. You better just throw that ball out of bounds, do something. Because when he played, we were fine. Like, we were putting up points, and it was fine. My other concern is, let's say it's still the Chiefs. And we go on that divisional round next. Whoever that is. They could be Jaguars. It could be I forgot who other teams could be. It could be a bunch of teams.
It's like Ravens, Jaguars, Dolphins. Right now Steelers. And
Texans. If it's the Texans, I feel confident that we should be fine. But now it's a divisional round. Now I'm like, just keep going. Because I can't. If it's wild card, I'm like, if we lose, I'm fine. I'm not going to stress. I'm like, how could you? No, we weren't supposed to make it this far. We were supposed to be like top 5 picks still. Fair enough. If we win, this is where my stress comes up with the playoffs. Because I haven't had to deal with this in a long time. Because I didn't expect anything. So if we make the playoffs, we win. It's like, all right, well, not that I'm expecting now. Like, you need to do it. But I feel like now the expectation. It's like with you. You make the playoffs. You beat whoever in your wild card. Now it's like.
My issue with that would be like for me as a Steelers fan, like the expectation is make the playoffs, you go on a run, you go to Super Bowl. That's the expectation for the Steelers. That's the organization, fans, Super Bowl. We go to the playoffs. Like that's our thing. Like every year, our expectation is we're going to make it to the playoffs, and then let's see what happens. Yeah. If we, as of right now, crawl into the playoffs, and I'm like, if we lose. Okay, right. Like Tomlin made it.
Of course.
With how the season went, like somehow we made it. We got rid of offensive coordinator, brought switched things around. If we win, let's say who we face, we are because if you're facing the Chiefs, we either face the Dolphins or the Jaguars.
Let me see if I still have it up. 1 second, I'll pull it up now. Keep talking.
Or the Ravens, one of the three. Because we faced the Ravens the last game of the season. So if we win, let's hypothetically, if we win the first game, the second game, I don't think I would be like my anxiety would kick in like yours would.
Okay,
I would sit back. Yeah.
If it started now, you play Jacksonville.
Okay.
It depends on Lawrence. If he's 100% healthy, then you.
I don't think so. I think he's opposite.
Really?
I think with him. First of all,
they need to give him a cart.
That's what I was about to say.
Walking.
I was like, "Where's the cart for the man?" So I have a feeling he's not coming back.
Okay.
Wait, no. I think it was.
There's still 4 more games.
Was that the one where they was like, if the Jaguars made the Super Bowl, he would come back?
No, your receiver, Kirk.
Oh, that was Kirk. Yeah. Okay. I don't.
Well, not your receiver.
Receiver. Sorry. Points. I don't feel like he's coming back anytime soon. And with how Jacksonville, I don't know what their remaining schedule is, but if you're missing a franchise quarterback, I wouldn't be surprised they lost some games.
Yeah,
so let's say if we face Jacksonville, we could be at.
They play the Browns next.
They can lose that.
They play. Scrolling after. Oh, they play the Ravens after that.
They can lose that. That's all 2 right there.
Buccaneers. They could win that.
That's 50-50.
Very 50.
So let's say 1 and 2.
All right. Let's say keep going. Panthers.
They can beat the Panthers.
Yeah.
If they lose,
that's 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And then their final game of the season is I know it's a divisional game. Titans. If he's not back by that, they could lose that game.
Yeah. So let's say hypothetically we face the Jaguars. If we beat the Jaguars, then I would look at it as even if we lose, to me it's still a successful season with how everything went.
I agree.
Get rid of coordinator, injuries happening, we crawl our way in.
Yeah.
The expectations then is like, and we can do this without an actual offensive coordinator and a shaky quarterback and then backup quarterback with the full year with Kenny with an actual offensive coordinator. The expectations is going to go.
It is
like AFC Championship or nothing. It's like you ain't got to join,
right? You're right. Your expectations are that, but what if it shows he's just not good? Right? Let's say you call to the playoffs. Win or lose.
Yeah.
Playoff success. Next season, they're like, okay, new, young, whoever it is. Let's say it's Byron Leftwich. Let's say it's somebody that can be creative with. Right? And he's still making it worse. And I think that's the perfect time to do it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We have to. That's why I said I don't think we're getting. I don't think they're gonna trade for a quarterback.
No.
I think they're gonna get the offensive coordinator.
Yeah.
Figure that out and then give them like, hey, this is you two. You have a literally full off season to work together with your team, with the offense, figure out the game plan, schemes, everything, and then if the season goes along and we're still like, if he's still missing open passes, not scoring touchdowns, if he's going down with scraping bodies, then that's when I think they're going to go, yeah, he's not our guy. I think they'll figure that out like mid-season and go, all right, so what are we going to do during the off-season type of thing?
No, I get you. That's why I said I would rather them get Justin Fields because at least, let's say week 5, he's still struggling. At least you can put in Fields and at least see what you have.
That's true.
In that, you never know. Like it's always like you need a spark.
Yeah.
You have nothing to lose. He's either going to keep being a bum and you're going to struggle on the way, or at least see, you know what, guys, let's just try him out here. Worst come to worst, he can run around and throw dart and stuff like that. At least to me, that would probably be the most realistic way to go about it. But yeah, my team's happy.
49ers Eagles.
They got the brakes beat off them. I can't really. I mean, it happens.
I mean, they beat the brakes off the Cowboys and not beat the brakes off the Eagles.
Here's my concern. I get the Cowboys. I don't think the Cowboys can beat the 49ers, whether it's in Dallas or neutral field or in San Francisco. I just don't. Okay. My concern with the Eagles has been my concern regardless. Even last year, the secondary is not great.
No.
Literally not great. So because of that, of course, San Francisco, if you look at them, they run the ball, accurate. That's it. If you can't cover nobody, it's just like, what do you have? And right now, if the Eagles lose this coming Sunday to Dallas, then San Francisco gets the first round bye, which means that Jalen Hurts doesn't get a break.
Nope.
Which means you're giving the 49ers a break.
Yep.
Which means Dallas don't get a break.
Yep.
I'm sorry. Like, even if it's, because I think, let me look back up. I forgot who. What is this? Oh, this was before the thing. Well, right now the Eagles are still. This is through week 13. Eagles are still the number 1 seed. If they lose, they drop down to the 5th seed.
Yep.
So, I'm sorry. Jalen Hurts, you would want Jalen Hurts to get rest.
Yeah.
Because he's not, he pushes through, but I get it. The worst case scenario for anyone is for the 49ers to come out healthy.
Yeah.
That's terrible for everyone. Because, they're going to beat y'all up. You're going to go about your day. Whoever from the AFC going to limp their way in there. Because the Chiefs don't look okay. The Dolphins...
I don't think the Dolphins are beating the 49ers. I think the 49ers will beat the brakes on the Dolphins.
Courtney, it's an understatement what's that happens. I don't... Right now, I just see the 49ers are like here. Yeah. And everyone else is just...
Yeah.
It is crazy because, like, even the Chiefs, if the Chiefs play the 49ers now, it's a wrap.
Oh, it is.
It's a wrap. Like, your guys couldn't catch before. Get hit once. It's
I'm like, so you sure you need me to play today? I know Super Bowl.
Are you sure? You want to put in the practice? I think he needs a time, man. I'm not, like, for me, the 49ers is by far in the way. So, Eagles this Sunday versus Dallas have, because Dallas, regardless if they lose, they're still making the playoffs.
Yeah.
Philly has to win.
They do.
Right now, they're not a team that can be okay with grinding this thing out all the way back to a Super Bowl.
Not when they're already hurt.
You're already hurt. Your corners look like they need help. I don't know what it is. The offense is...
It's a touch pusher.
And they don't run the ball, which is crazy because they did last year, and that's what actually helped get them there. So, I think they need to kind of run the ball more and take more pressure off of Hurts. Who else was it?
Eagles, Chargers. I'm Eagles, wrong team again. Chiefs, Packers. Monday.
That's the other one. Thank you. Oh, wait, and there was Cowboys and Seahawks, but that was a big game. Who cares? We talked, and I said, you know what? The Packers can win this game. And sure enough, they did. And what happened? Why? The same thing that's been plaguing the Chiefs for quite some time. The offense doesn't look clicky.
Yeah.
It doesn't. Like, Travis Kelce doesn't look as Travis Kelce as we know. Don't do that. I get they're trying to run the ball with Pacheco. I get it. Like, they don't look... It's almost like Patrick Save Us.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
But you can't save as receivers can't catch.
I don't know. And the other part was they came in with this amazing defense.
Yeah.
Now And I feel like it lasted right up until like the third quarter with Philly. And from week 1 to the third quarter in Philly, it was fine. After Philly was like, no, I'm not doing this. It was fine. And now, the Packers went out there and just all over their corners and stuff. I'm like, so that's why I said I'm not shocked.
If the Packers can do that with their receivers to that defense, then everybody else in the AFC that are currently in the playoffs can probably do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Because Stroud doesn't exactly have name.
Yeah, he doesn't have world beaters, but it's possible.
Yeah. Sad as it sounds, my team can do it. Your team,
judging from this, is about to.
Yeah.
My team's like, we're going to RPO them to death and get open. And 3 times per game, Pierce go deep.
Crackheads on their team.
Yes,
the Ravens got receivers as long as they can catch it. So it's like.
They've gotten better.
The only team I'd say can't is probably Jacksonville because Kirk isn't there and Trevor Lawrence isn't there.
Yeah, right now it's just Ridley and
but with a backup quarterback, this ain't gonna work.
It's not gonna work at all. It didn't work when they played the Bengals with a backup quarterback, which is crazy. He was a backup. It's just like I'm not trying to knock him, but you go into a game assuming he's the backup, you're the starter. You should go in there and just handle business, which is how I'm looking at my Colts because they're not exempt from this rule. You should handle business. It's just like don't lose to this team because now you're gonna put us behind. Yeah. We have to win every game from this point on because we played the Texans last game of the season.
Okay.
And so we play you next week. Mm-hmm. We play. I just spaced out. Who's that? Oh, Bengals. Who they're still in a playoff hunt, but it don't. But we still have to beat them.
Yeah, I think the only team that's actually close, I think, is the Bills, if I remember correctly. I think they're like 6-6.
Oh God, the Bills! I ain't doing that. No. Texans are not.
Who's that?
The Browns. Browns are the 7th. Right. I'm the 6th, and you're the 5th.
Okay.
Texans are the 8th. Broncos are the 9th. Bills are the 10th, and Bengals are the 11th.
Yeah, but none of us can mess around and just start losing.
Oh, no.
Your only saving grace is the other teams keep losing too, Eli. I'm still in it.
That's how my fantasy is. I kept losing. Ariana kept losing. It's like I got one more week. Oh, man. But thank you so much for joining us on this wonderful episode of the Factless Football Show. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and check out our other show, Brotherly Banter, where we do cover entertainment, well, not celebrity. We got to make sure that's clear because we don't do that. So I have a life. We cover gaming news, movie news, reviews. We don't do WWE. I think we should just.
Your text was weird, by the way.
What did it say?
You said. What did you say? You said don't want to cover WWE, and I looked. I was like, why are you telling me this if you don't want to cover it? It's like why? I was sitting in my car.
I was wondering. I was like, how can they respond to me? I didn't do you want to cover it. My bad. Forget it. We're gonna cover that too.
I was like, why are you telling me you don't want to cover it? That's fine if you don't want to cover it.
My bad. I was speed typing while I was handling the other business meeting thing. So
you're special.
Oh man! So thank you so much for joining us. The link to that channel will be in the description below.
This is what I got to deal with. It's crazy.
I was like, why he ain't respond? Oh man! All right, thank you so much for joining us. Till next time.